Knight f3, Knight f6, g3, b5, Bishop g2, Bishop b7, d4, e6, Bishop g5, h6, Bishop takes f6, Queen takes f6, castle kingside, c5, c3, Queen d8, a4, b4, c takes b4, c takes b4, Knight bd2, Bishop e7, Knight e5, Bishop takes g2, King takes g2, castle kingside, Rook c1, Queen b6, e3, Knight a6, Queen f3, Rook a d8, Knight d4, Queen c7, Knight d2, Queen b6, b3, Knight c7, Rook c2, Knight d5, Rook fc1, Queen b8, Knight e4, Queen a8, h4, f5, Knight d2, King h7, Knight d3, Bishop f6, h5, Bishop g5, Rook c5, Bishop e7, Rook 5 c4, Bishop d6, Rook 4 c2, Bishop e7, Knight f4, Knight c3, Queen takes a8, Rook takes a8, Knight b1, Knight takes b1, Rook takes b1, Rook fc8, Rook bc1, Rook takes c2, Rook takes c2, Bishop d6, Knight g6, King g8, f3, Rook e8, e4, f takes e4, f takes e4, e5, d5, King f7, King f3, Rook b8, King g4, Rook e8, Knight h4, Rook b8, Knight f5, Bishop f8, Rook c7, King f6, Rook takes a7, Rook c8, Rook a6, check, King f7, Knight d6, check, Bishop takes d6, Rook takes d6, Rook c3, Rook takes d7, check. King f6. Rook d6, check. King f7. a5. Rook takes b3. a6. Rook a3. Rook b6. b3. King f5. b2. Rook takes b2. Rook takes a6. Rook b7, check. King g8. King takes e5. Rook a3. g4. King f8. d6. Rook a4. King f5. Rook a5, check. e5. King g8. d7. King h7. Rook b6. Rook d5. Rook d6.